Now I stand here representing the APC as a party, and I stand here representing the APC as the APC National Women Leader. I stand here also representing the APC as a member of the National Working Committee of our great party. And if we look at how the journey began, if you were in church, you would have heard the testimony. But now we are on the race of politics, the race of politicking. And as you all know, that politics is a game of numbers. You need the numbers to be able to win. As you all know, that politics is about making noise. Politics is about recognition. And I appreciate God for that. But now that we are here, what are we doing and why are we here? And how is the race going to be? The thing about politics is about lending your voice. It's about lending your voice to things that you need to be changed. Pastor Pius was talking about the fact that people say politics is a dirty game. They say don't play politics. But if you don't play it, then you leave it to the other people to do it. So if you don't play it, those people that you are calling the dirty people or the dirty game, people that are doing the dirty game, well, they will be the one leading because you are not doing anything. So one of the things that I really want to change in my time as the APC National Women Leader is to get as many people into the ruling party, the APC. Not only many people, is to get a lot of youth into the APC, is to get a lot of women into politics. Because at the end of the day, if we are not there, who will make the decision? Who will take the decision? And how are we going to move forward? So in my era as the National Women Leader, I want to ensure that I'm not just the National Women Leader in Nigeria, but also in diaspora. Every person that is interested in politics, as a politician, there's an APC politician, there's an APC member or a card-carrying member or belongs to another party. We want to ensure that we bring all of them into the APC. I was happy to see that some people introduced themselves. Where's that youth leader? To say he was a youth leader from Lagos. Look at them, youth leader from Lagos. They are now working with Living Glory. So these are youth leaders, they are politicians. So we want to ensure that wheresoever we find ourselves, we must ensure that we are part of what is happening in our country. Very important. Because if you are not part of it, then you won't know what is happening. You won't be able to even lend your voice. Somebody was talking about Edo State. We know that Edo State, yes, it's in the PDP now, but Edo 2024, we are taking it over. Because it's just something that we need to do. It's something that needs to be done. Then we all know that we have Edo 2024, we have Ondo 2024. And a lot of things that I have done when I came into being the APC National Women Leader, is to do this differently. It's to bring in flair, it's to bring in ideas. You know, the white man says ideas rule the world. And when you bring those ideas in, you are able to shape things, you are able to do things differently in order for you to get different results. So what am I saying? I think on Thursday is it that we're saying that we're going to have a town hall meeting here. So those of you that are interested in politics, those of you that are not interested in politics, just want to see what it's all about, I encourage you to come, because it's not just going to be for people in Birmingham, it's going to be a town hall meeting in United Kingdom. So invite as many people as you can. Let's come and rub minds together. One thing that people don't do is that, well, I'm not going to be in Nigeria, so why will I want to play politics? Why will you not want to play politics? Because that is your country. And again, even though you are not playing, you can lend your voice to the people in your state. For example, let me just give a small example. For example, now, somebody tell me and say, oh, National Woman Leader, I'm giving you a slot to bring the next board member for one of the agencies. Of course, what about if that slot, I now decide to call you and say, you take the slot. You say, no, I'm not here. Let me give it to my sister. Your sister is in Nigeria. What stopped her from being a board member in one place? So it's not about you. It's not always about you. It's about the people. It's about everyone that is surrounding you. And also, because I'm standing here, I will talk a little bit about my NGO. If you know me, you know that I own an NGO that is called Sister to Sister. A lot of people are in that NGO, but at the same time, since I became the National Woman Leader, the NGO has spread like every other thing. So we used to be in in United Kingdom, please, please, please lend your voice. It's not about, my husband was talking about when they called me to become a national woman leader. People were saying, oh, she doesn't have experience. They forgot that I've been running an NGO for 7 years. In 9 countries, I've been dealing with women. They forgot that I've been a pastor for 10 or so many years, and I've been dealing with people, whether men, women, children. The experience is there, because you don't know where God is preparing, taking you to. You don't know what the preparation is all about. So I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you. Please do something, because at the end of time, at the end of the day, it's your contribution that will matter. What is it that you've been able to do? In as much as people celebrate and say, oh, she's a very good national women leader, but I've been prepared for so many years for this position. That's why when I got there, it wasn't straight. You just hit the ground, and you start doing what you need to do. And again, I want to encourage the upcoming. I call them the upcoming. Especially now, we are fighting for 35% affirmation for ladies, to hold position. I keep telling people, if we get that 35% affirmation, who are we going to hand it over to? If there are no young ladies that are coming into politics. So we are making sure that those barriers in politics are getting lesser by the day. We are ensuring that the renewed hope, Mr. President talked about the renewed hope for the Nigerian community, for Nigerians as a whole. It doesn't matter whether you are in abroad or you are in Nigeria or you are in any other country. As far as you are in Nigeria, you are entitled to that renewed hope. So that renewed hope, you can also be part of it. It might be all good for you. You are very comfortable here. What about your people at home? You can lend your voice from here. You can say, I want to be part of it from diaspora as well. If you are not a card-carrying member, go and make sure you have your PVC, because you don't know the year you will be home, and then you are able to vote and you are able to change things. It's enough to say that, oh, we can't do anything, we are just here. But one day you might be able to be home and you might be able to vote. So what I'm saying is that, because I stand here as an APC member, I will appeal and I will encourage you to make sure that you have your voter's card. In case the day you will go home, make sure you also influence your people, because you sitting here in United Kingdom, you have relations at home, you have brothers, sisters at home. You can influence them and say, go and vote for this person, because you believe that this person is good. By the time they hear your voice, they are influenced, and they would say, okay, brother said I should do that, sister said I should do that, and that's what I'm going to do. So having said that, let me not bore you too much. A lot of people, they are looking at me and say, is this woman a politician? Yes, I am. So let me not bore you too much with my talk and with all the stories, but I want to appreciate everyone that have come. In as much as I'm here now, like Pastor Pius was saying, the job description is 36 states of Nigeria and FCT. So that is 37 states, going from one place to another. So you can imagine how huge the office is. Sometimes when I get into the office in the morning, until I stand up from that seat by 6 p.m. in the evening, women are coming in from Kano, Jigawa, Lagos, wherever they are trooping in. And by God's grace, God is enabling me to be able to solve issues with regards to women. And also, before I sit down, I want to appreciate the wonderful team that I have. There are a lot of them that God has used me to come closer to me, and I want to appreciate the work they are doing. These people are volunteers, the genuine ones as well. I want to appreciate them. They are volunteers. They work very hard to ensure that the office of the national woman leader of APC continue to thrive. Thank you very much. Enjoy yourself. Thank you, and have a good evening. Thank you.